In this video, we will learn how to use the fusion modes of a merge node. On the top of the earth here, I'd like to add the lights. And for doing that, well, I will create another merge node. And I will select the node first, the ring node here, and hit the M hotkey. And as you can see, when I select my node, when I create a new node, it's automatically connected to it. With the merge node, it connects to the A input. But with other nodes, for example, if I create a color correction, it will simply connect to the only input there is. All right, I will delete that guy. Okay, and now I need to connect that new merge node between the earth and the merge one here. And this is very easy. For that, I just need to drag and drop that node on the link. As you can see, as I hover it, it just changed color. And so if I release my click, it will simply connect the B pipe here. So with the merge node, it always works with the B pipe. If you had the B pipe connected and try to drag and drop to connect the A pipe, it wouldn't work. Okay, now as you can see, that new layer here is totally occulting the earth layer. And so I will need to go and change the fusion mode of my merge 3. And for that, this is the first time that we are going to go inside the properties panel to adjust things. So I just like to make sure that we are going to adjust the right node. So it's pretty easy. As you can see, you have the name of the nodes here. So here's merge 3, so it's here. But sometimes let's get good habits. And so when you are a bit tired, or if you want to work fast, it's better to make sure that you are correcting the right node. So what I like to do usually is to go up there and click on that icon to close all the nodes open here. And I will simply come here and double click. And I will open only the properties of the merge I want to modify. This is just to make sure that I won't adjust something I don't want. Okay, now I will come over here in operation and click on it. And as you can see, there is many different fusion modes you can choose. And here I will use the plus. And voila. As you can see now, we do have the city lights on the top of the earth. Okay, I will repeat the same process with the clouds now. So I will make a little bit of space. I will put that guy a bit up as well. Voila. And I will select that guy. And what I can do as well, instead of creating a new merge node, I can select that guy and do Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V. And I will connect the A here and the B here. There we go. Also, for now, it doesn't look perfect, but we will adjust that a little bit later. Now, I'd like to add another layer that we forgot to import in the previous chapter. So we'll create a new ring node with the R key. And I will go into the material source folder and I want the Earth atmosphere. So click open, perfect. And I will create another merge node. So same, we can duplicate a node directly as well using the shortcut Alt-C. There we go. So I will connect that node here and up to the atmosphere. Okay. Another thing I'd like to show you here is if I double click here, I can come here and with the mix. So, okay, of course, as I said earlier, let's make sure we are on the right layer, but merge 5, perfect. And I can reduce the mix here just to have what I want. Now, you can add several times the same layer. So for example, here I'd like to add another version of the atmosphere that I will put behind just to reinforce that teeny atmosphere line here. So what I'm gonna do is to create another merge node with the M key that time. I will connect that guy here and here. Of course, we need now to change the fusion mode. So merge 6 here. I'll make sure. I won't close all of them all the time. It was just to show you first. Now, like every time you create a new node or you double click on it, it will always come up at the top of the properties bin. So that's a good way to remember as well how it works. Okay, now I will change the operation to under. So what it's gonna do is simply like, instead of having that layer over the rest of it here, it will place that layer under the rest of it. So now, same thing, if it's a bit too intense, I can reduce the mix intensity here. Perfect. All right. This is it for now. We won't add the lens flare because I will keep that for the next chapter. There is a few operations that we need to do on it. Now, let's move on to the next video to see what is a multi-layer RxR file. See you there.